Hi guys, this is me, Zina Arinze, the Reinvention Queen, and I thought I'll just jump on quickly. It's really nice and calm now. We've had a beautiful day today, the 21st of May. Really lovely day here in the UK, here in London. Extremely sunny, extremely pleasant, extremely hot. But the reason why I just thought I'll jump on to right now is because in as much as today has been extremely pleasant, extremely warm and everything, I'm acutely aware that there are people all over the UK, all over the world actually, that are going through mental health conditions, mental health illnesses. And last week, from the 13th to the 19th of May, here in the UK, we marked Mental Health Awareness Week. And there were various events all over the UK. There were seminars, workshops, clinics, various bodies, the BNLF, which stands for the British Nigerian Law Forum. I'm part of that, and we had an amazing event with various specialists talking all about mental health and how it affects the legal profession and women in particularly. And also, as many of you are aware, I'm a divorce recovery coach in addition to being a lawyer, in addition to being an IT project management consultant and all those other great stuff. But first and foremost, I have to also mention that I've also undergone or suffered from mental health illnesses, especially with regards to being divorced. When I was first divorced, and I've shared this so many times before, but not as openly as I shared last week, I was suicidal, I was severely depressed, and I thought that I was the worst person here on earth, especially as a born-again Christian. So I'm acutely aware of how mental health condition can actually affect your life, affect all the things that you do, affect your perception. Some people are actually suicidal, and at the moment I'm by a bank, or not a river bank as it were, but I'll just show you, by a bank. And when I say bank, I'm talking about a water bank or a river bank in my local area. And Prince William, today, I think yesterday it was in the papers, or today, he talked about how at least 30 people, and I might get this stats wrong, so don't quote me, but at least 30 people every year take their life by suicide, by jumping off the River Thames. And so mental health illnesses are really our reality. We like to put our heads in the sand, but it can happen to anyone. Stats tell us that 1 in every 4, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, you watching me right now or me could experience a mental health condition at least in any given year, 1 in 4. So those stats are not too great. And also we know there's a stigma. People don't like talking about it. We kind of put our head in the sand. The amazing actor David Harewood talked about how he went through psychosis 30 years ago. And different people have been coming out talking about their experiences with mental health illnesses. And the reason why I'm talking about this is that last week on Instagram, on IGTV, I shared each day a mental health fact sheet that could help either you or someone that you know, either to get more awareness about mental health or to support you and help you identify whether or not you have a condition so that you can go and get professional help. Now, on IGTV, I would have said click the link on the right, but here, this is just an intro. You'll find out why when you go, but I'm sharing it all over social media this week and next because I'm acutely aware that 1 week is not sufficient to talk about mental health, and the reason why it's important to look after your mental health in terms of self-care and all that, but also to get professional help if you need it. I'm not a medical doctor. I have to put my disclaimer right now. I'm not a medical doctor in any shape or form. I am a certified life coach, and I have done, CBT training and done some counselling courses, and I am in a position to signpost, but I'm not in a position to actually cure or treat you if you have a mental health condition. So all I'm saying really is take the benefit of what you see, because I'm going to share it, on YouTube, on Facebook, everywhere else, so that you can download the worksheets and identify whether this is you or if someone that you know or you love. Last but not least, 1 week is never enough to talk about mental health. It's something that we need to be doing as much as we can to remove the stigma. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you take the benefit of downloading those freebies, free worksheets. We talk about bipolar, I talk about social anxiety disorder, talk about post-traumatic stress disorder. There's also an ebook on depression and anxiety. There are all sorts of wonderful goodies that you might find useful, either for you or for someone that you know. If it's not useful for you, please share as much as you can. Take care and God bless, and thank you so much for listening. Zina, the Reinvention Queen.